Good morning, sunshine. Yeah, I'm cold. I'm putting on a sweater. I am in the Northeast. Wouldn't you know it? Hope you slept well. Hope you had some amazing dreams. This is your daily collective reading and insight for January 24th, 2020. It's a Friday, but it's also timeless, so wherever you're pulled to it in time. If you are, watching this from beyond, let me know what brought you to the reading, and also let me know if it made sense. Let me know if you need clarification. Let me know if it resonated. So you can find me on any social platform. Definitely say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. I am in, again, the Northeast. I was pulled to use the Wisdom of the Oracle from Colette Baronry. I've been feeling that one a lot recently, and a lot of cards came out. I only took the main photo with half of them, but what this is talking about, look at what came out. We have this. Be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. You're in a fog. I got it. With all the purge and the healing that you have been doing, some of you are going back to codependent behavior or trying to go back to situations that are not resonant to you anymore. Be very careful what you wish for. And you wanna know what? Even though this is happening, even though some of you are trying to go back into the previous situation or engagement, whatever have you, it's not gonna be fulfilled at all. This is a very futile attempt to try and stay in homeostasis, try and stay in a comfort zone, which you have really outgrown. It's time for you to really start making some tough decisions. But you actually have to make them. Don't wait for the other side of this, the opposing side to this, to make the decision for you. This is a time for your own empowerment. That fork in the road in reverse. Don't give your power away. Don't wait for something to fall apart naturally. It's gonna fall apart, but you have to take the initiative in this moment. And also, stepping into this new unknown, I know how wishy-washy that sounds, but it's what's happening. You're stepping into the unknown. You have to get really deliberate and creative with it. What are you stepping into as far as this situation goes? Is it involving a person? Is this a life change alter that's going on? No matter what happens, what you are walking away from, it was never going to work out. The person, the situation, the job, whatever the hell your storyline is, it wasn't going to work out. It was not meant for you. You have bigger fish to fry. You have more to do with something that is more compatible. You have to acknowledge that this was not the healthiest situation for you. Now, it was doable. You could get through it because even in a toxic or a negative situation, if you know how to navigate around it, there is a sense of comfort. There is a sense of control. There is a sense of acclimating to the situation. But aren't you tired of doing that? Aren't you tired of just getting through the day? This is a time where you're stepping into thriving. You have to allow yourself to get into the flow state. So this is saying the resistance that you're meeting is really just, again, you trying to stay in a safety net that doesn't exist anymore. Neutrality is going to be huge for you. I've said that numerous times in the recent, but some of you are slipping back into old habits, and I don't want that for you because you're going to be hitting the dam. I mean that. The D-A-M. Dam. It's like a fish trying to go up. No, it's not going to even happen. If you did try to stay in this, you would find out very quickly how it was going to be a very futile attempt and that your treasures are lying elsewhere. Stop trying to make a situation that was less than impressive more than what it was. It was great for your growing experience. It was great for you to develop new coping mechanisms and habits and, start chiseling away at what you generally were, that something that you did not have in you. Let's see. All right. This is calling for a lot of you to get back into this healing mode. All right. I know that you're in this emotional purgatory and it feels kind of like going back and forth and nothing happening. And maybe I could go do this. Maybe I should have done that. Stop it. If you could have, you would have. If you should have, you would have. Stop living in the past of it. And let's see, what else with this? All right, the not for you, stop giving your power away. And I got that. The going the distance, the change in the wind, it's not going to be any different if you try to relive this situation, if you tried a new tactic with it. This is disturbing your peace, your harmony, and this potential growth period that you are stepping into. You have no idea what is waiting you on the other side of it, and I think that's the scary part for some of you. The unknown. Because remember, I was talking about how even in a negative situation, if you know how to address it, if you know how to work your way around a toxic situation, there is a sense of comfort and control. But this is going to be demolished regardless. You are not meant to stay in this situation. You're not meant to stay in this. It could be a relationship. It could be, again, that doesn't even have to be a romantic relationship. It could be family. It could be friends. It could be acquaintances. It could be coworkers. Whatever the relationship dynamic that this is resonating with you, it wasn't going to work. Just not a thing. It definitely served its time and purpose. It definitely got you to this next point, but it's time to move on. It's time to build out. And again, your treasures are lying elsewhere. Look further out. This isn't going to happen all at once. This isn't going to be, 5 seconds from now, everything is different. Now, life can change in 5 seconds, but this is just a stepping stone to this whole new library that you're going into. Forget, a different chapter or a different book. You're stepping into a whole different library. And this is what's going to actually have the longevity to it. I'm getting a lot of 7 years for a lot of people where things are going to be slowly and surely building up. And this is going to give you a whole new sense of control, which is actually really good. It's not you being a control freak. It's you evolving. And those growing pains, those can be nasty. They can downright hurt. Let me see if I can move this up. Hey, baby. How you doing? Okay, come on. What are you doing this for? I don't like you. Stop it. Not you, the camera. Okay. So get back to center. Get your shite together and allow for this to change. There's no going back to a situation that no longer exists. All you have is now and moving forward. How do you want those moments to look? What really kicks me in the arse about this is we get hooked on these keynotes of a person. Oh God, I remember when they did this for me, and they really took care of this, and it was amazing. And you know what? I was hard on them sometimes. Yeah, you were. And guess what? They were no freaking, saint either. They were just as faulted as you. And either the work situation, whatever it was, stop trying to make it more than what it was because you are nervous about moving on. You're more than capable of handling this situation. So, Spirit, now that we are there, where are we going to next? I'm not being pulled to this one anymore. Let's see. Ooh. We lived. All right, I want this. All right, Whispers of Love. Okay, so I guess we're going towards love now. Let's see what's up. Again, this is general. It's not going to make sense for everyone. And if it does, fabulous. Let me know. Reach out. Book your own personal reading. Let me know how this resonated. You have all the ways of contact in the description. You can find me on any social platform. Shout out to my girl Lucy, who actually did this awesome duet that I loved and appreciated. Shout out to you, girl. All right, so Spirit, what can you tell us about love? You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Okay, so this is a reading that is geared with a lot of people in love and relationships. Okay, not everyone, clearly, because there's more than one situation to live out, but a lot of you are rewriting the script of love. We're in 2020, a lot of soulmate, twin flame, divine partnerships coming into play right now, but the point is, and Dr. Renee Mudry, she will, back me up on this. She has been on my ass on this in a very positive sense, and I love and admire her and G so much. Those are two twin flames who are in union. Amazing people. It is not about being in union with another person. It is about being in union and having that authentic love in yourself, of self, and knowing that it's already present. Life, yes, will mirror everything, but you have to know that that love already exists inside of you. Everything that you give to another person is something that you should be giving to yourself. It is a very selfish way to live. It's not negatively selfish. This is a very positive thing. It's actualizing the amazing, loving, and beautiful, and transparent, translucent, all those beautifuls that you authentically are. You're limitless and you can do anything you choose. And this love that's coming in is a once-in-a-lifetime love. And guess what? I think, oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't even like this song. You know, okay, I'm aging myself. Whitney Houston's song from the 80s, The Greatest Love of All. That's chiming in right now. I hate that song. I've never liked it. But the greatest love of all is living inside of me. Yeah. How's that? I hate that song, but it's resonant right now. You have to be your biggest love, your biggest cheerleader. You have got to be completely all about yourself. Your beautiful, loving, agape love about self. You are never alone if you are completely, transparently, and abundantly in love with yourself. You deserve all of this. This is your true love. And that's something that has been ingrained in me for a very long time now. And that is the hardest pain in the arse to learn because, you know, we are cohabiting creatures. Yeah, there's some hermits, there's some loners, but naturally the human race is this cohabiting creature. And to break that programming is really difficult because it's part of our evolution. Communication. A lot of communication happening and coming in. And also I'm getting over really bad flu that became a really bad lung infection. If you look back at my older videos, you'd probably look and see that I look like absolute hell for a few weeks. And also I was going through a really traumatic time, complete life overhaul. And the last 2 years of my life has been nothing but tower moment upon tower moment, and this wild journey of transformation, travel, and a lot of triggering effects. Yeah, you can see all of that in the last few years. It's the most bizarre thing on the planet, but I wouldn't change any of it for the world because it has broken so many barriers that were in myself. Those were the most excruciating and agonizing growing pains. And you know what? A lot of people go through that. You can call it the shaman death. I'm so sick of the word shaman. It's like, it doesn't even have meaning anymore. But you can call it the ego death. You can call it the dark night of the soul, whatever the hell you want. That is excruciating, intense, agonizing, and it breaks every part of you down until there's nothing more to break. And then you start to build back up, and you are the phoenix coming out of those hell ashes. And you become the most unstoppable force on the planet. And I know that a lot of you, especially you watching this, have endured, if not more than one dark night of the soul. But it's a wild ride, and it's not even relaxing to know that you signed up for this. Yeah, I signed up for it, and seriously, I must have been drunk while signing that life contract. But the point is, you lived through it, you survived, and you're on the other side of it. And look at everything that you took with you, and that came along, that you grew with. That's really impressive, and I think that that's not something that should be taken lightly. It sucks in the moment, and you want to just there's a lot of things that you're going to want to do, but the point is to not do them. And if all you can do is crawl your way through it and breathe, then that's what you've got to do. And also, you know, reach out for support, find help, all those things. But if you have experienced that, then you are one of the bravest souls on the planet, and I really admire you. Yeah, you should be very proud of what you have survived, gone through, and that you are living, and you're not making that your story. It's part of your story, but it is not what defines you. You're amazing. All right, getting off that soapbox, getting back to the reading. Sorry about that. Be in the present and dream of the future, because you're calling in all of those future moments into the present, because really, you're calling into an abyss. You're calling into a life a la carte. The great thing about life and creation is that there's no limit. What you find as happiness, love, success is not going to be like anyone else's. This is very individualized for you. You have no one else's perspective other than your own. There is no shortage of anything in the universe, and it's a life right, not even entitlement. It's a life right of yours. So where you see where you are in your value, and where you see what your dreams are, and see what you are deserving of, and to live that authentically and have that be authentically in you and as a possibility, that's when you are going to see the biggest manifestation of your life, and life mirroring all of those hopes, dreams, wishes, wherever your thoughts go. Even at your imbalances, life is going to mirror that to transmute into more of a karmic balancing where you have that balance. It's really humbling. It's a pain in the ass. It's humbling. So be in the present and dream of the future, and make it the most wild ride that you can think of. All right, let's see what else. Yeah. So then we have physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much, and this is, I don't know, I want more on that. Okay, so we have rest and relaxation is essential. Okay, so physical touch with rest and relaxation is essential. So, I really think that this is going towards something very different than actual physical interactions with another human. I think it's more going into hermit mode. Treasure your loved ones. Okay, so let's see. You know, I want to marry this with a different deck. We're going with the Angel Prayer Oracle cards from Kyle Gray. You guys hear my friend Laura in the background. She's being so cute about it. Signs from heaven. Okay, so yeah, you're going into hermit mode. You're purging a lot of physical touch. I feel like you need to deplete your body of toxic. You need to deplete it of... All right, this is actually a lot of energy pulling. So this is going to involve all those codependent, toxic, and outdated connections that you have in your body. You actually have to go through them individually, because this is going to be an emotional anchor that is stopping you from actually bringing in that present moment, because you have that exterior influence of those surrounding people. And you actually are getting that support from the other side, you know, your guides, your angels, that entire army that you come in with. And you've been getting the signs and synchronicities, whether it's a feather in front of you, whether you are getting a bird symbol, or whether or not you're getting the clairaudience, which would be something that stands out along the collective noise. You know, if you're asking a question to, you know, spirit or, you know, the universe, and you hear some sort of song lyric, like, for instance, when I was pulling cards earlier and it says not for you, or if you're having a thought process and something on TV is saying stop. You know, I know how wishy-washy and woozy that sounds, but that is usually an immediate response from the universe that cut the shit. This is not meant for you. You have bigger fish to fry elsewhere. You have more that is coming your way. What you think you want right now is more of a boundary, of a safety net that you want. Don't get hooked on the outcome of it. You know, again, stay neutral and allow this to flow through you, because you are going to much distant shores where something is much bigger. If you stand still on that condition, you're holding yourself from something much greater than you could imagine. And that is such a kicker with that one. So I'm still being pulled to this, but again, you got to learn how to let go in this, and you have got to not get hooked on the outcome of one situation. This is just a transition from one phase to another. All right. Let's see. Synchronicity and, okay, yeah. So freaking obnoxious. So what's standing out to me on this is the bald eagle. Now the eagle, what I love about the eagle is, you know, it is always in a lot, okay, it is always seen as this high animal spirit. What I love about that, and even the golden eagle is like the top-notch one. This is something that it sees the storm all around it, which is what a lot of you are experiencing, but it does not go through the storm. It goes above the storm to avoid the chaos. It's not spiritual bypassing. This is just detaching from the entire situation, not letting it affect you. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but guess what? You don't have to let this touch you and invade your space. So this is you being passive, backing off, and detaching with a sense of peace, not anxiety, not fear, not, you know, thinking that you're going to settle for something less than, you know, perfect for you. It's not going to be perfect. This is going to be more than what you would be settling for. It's breaking you out of your conditions, whether you like it or not. So there's this. And now I want to finish this reading up with, let's see, do I want this? All right, Animal Dreaming. Yeah, Animal Dreaming Oracle cards. Scott Alexander King, I love his work. I actually follow him on IG. Check out his decks and check out the artwork. I think he's the artist in this too, but I'm not sure. Something I would want to check out. All right, so finishing this up, what animal guide are you working with? Calmness. Again, guys, calm yourself. That is like the third or fourth time. You're breaking so many ancestral, Jesus H. Christ, are you kidding me? Okay, you're breaking so many ancestral ties right now. You are breaking every ancestry karmic lineage. Anything that has happened in your family's past through bloodline. I honestly don't think that this is on a spiritual stance. I think that spiritual is beyond with this one. I think that that is completely in tune. But you are breaking all the programming of your ancestors, all of it. You are tapping into something. You are tapping into all the survival modes that they have endured. And this is involving, you know, relationships, personal relationships, because, you know, the clan, the tribe, all of those things, they had this sense of safety. They had this sense of keeping a small circle and being loyal to a fault, giving loyalty to those people who do not deserve it, who have not done the work for it. You are redirecting loyalties on various levels in your life, but you have to stop, you know, living this idea and sense of lack. You are not going to be emptied. You are not going to be alone. You are not going to be abandoned. Lose that mentality. You do not live in lack. This is not where we are anymore. You are going through a huge, huge, huge awakening, and this is getting on like a fifth dimension enlightening spiderweb connection for you. All this illumination is going to be interweaving you and networking you to people who are on the same wavelength and who are going to grow with you and to move into this new future with you. Hello, Age of Aquarius. How's it going? You're weird. I'm weird. Let's make this happen. Let's make this an amazing ride. So break the primal survival, futile attempts at, you know, just existing, and learn how to see the magic and the thriving and the beautiful magic that life can be. I really hope that this reading made sense. I hope that it resonated. Again, if it didn't, you can ask for clarification. And if it did, well, let me know. Again, you can find me on any social platform. Definitely say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. And if you want to book your own personal reading, because your individual storyline is going to be really in-depth and intense and detailed to your storyline, then check the description and check me on any social platform on how to book your own personal reading. Definitely reach out. It's really easy to contact me. And I really love all the new subscribers. I love all the new clients that have been reaching out, and I love all the validation in the readings, because I've been doing this for 21 years, and you really have to have a passion and a love for this and an integrity in doing this. So I really appreciate all of you showing up and giving the feedback and connecting with me, and I hope to do this forever. So until next time, stay safe, have fun, and I'll talk to you soon. I love you all so, so much. Bye for now.